Looking to add some extra space or a room around your home, we have the perfect solution for you. Today's CI Home sponsor, CRO Buildings. Owners Tyler and Roxanne Gallion join me. It's great to have you both here with me.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Tyler, let's start with you. Tell me what CRO Buildings is.
So we are a building manufacturer of multiple different styles of buildings. We build anywhere from a tiny house to pool houses to backyard office spaces, even backyard gym spaces.
Oh, very cool. Those tiny homes I'm seeing everywhere. Super cool. So really, you guys are in the business of making a vision a reality if someone wants to add something a little extra to their property.
Yep, absolutely.
Awesome. And Roxanne, you're the person that if someone doesn't know exactly what they want, but they need the expert's help, you're the person to talk to.
Yes.
When it comes to like design and things like that.
Yeah.
And you were just talking about that you're doing a home that's kind of free range. Tell me what goes into that of like in terms of design and all that.
Well, basically, we just have to really focus on the floor colors and bringing in the blacks and the whites. That's really popular right now. So I try helping the women decide what fits her needs and what her favorite little niche is for her design.
And to have that free range has got to be just so much fun.
So much fun. I get more excited than the customer.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Tyler, talk us through the process from the moment that someone calls you. What happens from there?
So it's typically about a month to 2 month process. You know, we take in the clients and we start with first off, start with a rendering, let them pick out the style. We have several models they can start with, but the one thing unique about our business is they're not locked into that model. They can choose from, you know, the starting point there and collaborate the two buildings together, or we have a lot of people bringing us Pinterest ideas.
Oh, that's fun. You literally pull up a picture on Pinterest.
Yeah.
I want this.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's our favorite thing. Anything different.
I have so many of those. My Pinterest would keep you guys busy, but boy, that's so fun. And I'm sure so many people have that. Now, we're looking at some pictures right here on the screen of some of the ideas that maybe people could get as what you would offer. What are we looking at here?
So this is a backyard office right here, and the one before that was a backyard business also. People working from home, needing more space. You know, we homeschool ourselves, so it's chaos.
Busy, yes.
Oh, yeah. And I've tried working out of my home prior to COVID and everything, and it was a nightmare. So I started with that one. The one in the picture was actually one of my offices for myself.
Wow. And maybe even like some in-law suites or something. If you don't want them in the house, but you want them nearby, that's a great option too.
Absolutely.
And a little tiny home. That's my dream, is to get one of those in my backyard. How cool would that be?
Absolutely.
And the cool thing that you mentioned too is that, of course, you have all sorts of cool ideas and layouts, but you can make it whatever you want it to be. It's that customizable aspect that I think is so unique.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're trying to stay away from like the cookie cutter image of, listen, you're locked into this building, this is what you get. We want to make it to where it's a more affordable home for like the tiny home spaces or the backyard offices. We want to make it to where they get exactly what they're looking for.
Yeah, and we're looking at more pictures here. That's beautiful, that like arched ceiling. So much space, so much natural light. Gosh, you guys are an easy place to get inspiration too. Do you have other frequently asked questions that you would want people to know about?
One of the big things we get is how does it get to us, you know, because we're different from the conventional tiny house where it's a trailered model. We drop the, you know, a lot of people drop the building and trailer off. Ours is dropped off, you know, basically right there in your front yard. You're not attached to a trailer.
Oh, wow.
Which allows you to go bigger widths.
Yeah.
The smaller tiny houses, you're stuck to 8 foot wide, where we can go all the way out to 16, 18 foot wide.
Okay.
Which makes it better for the customer.
Well, the opportunities are endless, and something I love about it, too, is that this is family-owned. You guys are so fun together, and just the dream team, and anyone would want to work with you guys and just have this conversation of, okay, this is my idea, how do we make it happen? And that's exactly what it looks like because it is a family-owned company.
Right.
That's
what
awesome.
we're going for.
Well, you guys do a great job of it, and I'm sure that many people are thinking, okay, finally I can get that pool house, that tiny home, that office in the backyard. They can make it all happen with your help. And something also is that you guys do military discounts. Talk to us about that.
Absolutely. So we've always been a big proponent of any military, police departments, firefighters. We've always offered that special discount for them when they come and order a shed through us.
There you go. Well, we'll connect you with all you need to know in order to connect with CRO Buildings. They're in Villa Grove, and we'll connect you at crliving.tv. And we appreciate CRO Buildings for sponsoring today's segment.